Hey, Facebook, Brent here again. Tuesday, 7 o'clock, on my way home from work. And if you ever noticed, somebody will probably, that follows my YouTube videos. It's not a lot of people, but there's enough to let me know that they enjoy them, and that's why I keep making them. Like, these guys think I just keep making these videos and putting them on Facebook because I just believe that they're okay. Well, they're not great, they're not expertise, but I do have quite a few people that ask for them, and they're going to keep getting them. So again, that's why I post them on YouTube, and then I share them onto my Facebook. That way you can just scroll right on by on Facebook. It's just a small little thing there, you don't have to watch it, and if you care to, you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm planning on doing a lot more things involving like other people and getting other people involved in my videos. Man, I just seen a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of big fire trucks and cops everywhere. So I got to, give my thoughts and prayers to whoever's in trouble, that everything is okay with them. I really hope everybody's okay that's involved in the situation. That's the first thing I think about when I see things like that, and I like to pray for those type of people. I'm sorry if you're not a believer. But anyway, where I'm getting to is I do a lot of my videos on Tuesdays because I do a lot of driving. And I get, I'm not going to lie, I get a little bored sometimes when you drive and you get tired of listening to the same stuff on the radio, so I do the videos. And I start thinking today, on my way home from work now, about negative and positive people, which I call the negative people Neggies and the positive people Possies. What gets you to that negative point in your life? Is it a lot of people let you down in your life? Because that's happened to me so many times, and that I never left to turn me into a Neggy. Second, is it because you've had a bad life, maybe in a bad relationship, or a can't think of the word, abusive relationship? Would that put you into the negative side of life? Because, laugh at me if you want, but I've been in an abusive relationship before. Believe me, women, there is in some cases that women could abuse men. It doesn't have to always be physical. It could be mental. Could be, cheating on them 100 times and breaking their heart 1,000 million times. Or it could be, I've seen women, and I've been through it, where they would just turn around and whack you and hit you and punch you in the face, So, like, I've been through all this kind of, certain things. But I never left it allow me to become a Neggy. I've always tried to be a Possy. Always. In any type of situation, there's always a positive outlook on it. When somebody passes away, your loved ones, and you're gonna miss them. Either they might be they might have been suffering, so now they're not. That's a positive. They're not suffering any longer. If you're a believer and you believe that they go to heaven, that's a Possy. So there is negatives, but you can't dwell on them. You got to be positive to get anywhere in life. You have to. You have to have a positive attitude, or you're not going to get anywhere. And I'm telling you for a fact, because I've been there. Like I said, I've been through these types of things. I used to be a Neggy, and I got tired of it. I got tired of being a negative person, dragging me down. And somebody, just like myself, talked to me, before this technology, and turned me into a Possy. And I thank that person for it, man. And I will never, ever forget that person for doing it, because they've changed my life. And that's why I do these type of videos, man. Maybe even if, say, 100 people watch this video. That's the most views I ever got in a video. I think like 120. I doubt I'll get that on this one, but out of 120 people, okay, in views, if just one person becomes a Possy, man, that video was worth it. And I'm not wasting any data or anything. You know, most of the time I do this while I'm driving. It's my camera, so that's not using any data. It's taking a video. And then when I get into Wi-Fi, I upload it and I slap it on. So, if I can help just one person, I'm happy. And you know what? I've helped people, and they've thanked me for being a part of their life and helping them change their life around. Now, was I the only person that time? Probably not, but I had a big part in it, and that makes me happy, and that makes me feel good, and that is why I continue to do these videos, because one day I'm going to touch somebody, right? And I'm going to touch somebody, and I'm going to change their attitude towards life, and they're going to thank me. It's already happened, and I'm hoping that it happens again. They're going to thank me, and they're going to message me, and they're going to say, Brent, thank you for just slamming it in my head and turning me from a Neggy to a Possy. And I mean, that really, what benefits do you get out of being a negative person? There is none. There's no benefits whatsoever, except negative people seem to just think bad all the time and run away from their problems. Positive people seem to think positive and tackle their problems, and no matter what the end outcome is, they still tackle it, or try at least, try. Just don't sit around and feel sorry for yourself. And I'm not gonna get nowhere, and unfortunately, man, there's some people out there that they just start out as negative people, and then they turn into depressed people, and then they turn into really depressed people. Like, there's another word, I can't come up with it. Chronic depression, where they're just like, wow, like laying in bed all day, and they don't want to get up, and they don't want to see nobody. And then they start thinking, a lot of those type of people start thinking suicide. And that's the last thing that I would want somebody to do. So, believe me, if I could turn one person from a Neggy to a Possy, my job on earth, maybe that's what it is. You know, yeah, I work, and I take care of my family. Me and my wife both work, so we both take care of our family. Not just me. I'm not the only one that puts bread on the table. Okay? I really am not. I wouldn't be able to make it just by myself. On my, you know, on just one income. There's no way. Everybody knows that. It really takes two these days, or you struggle. But anyway, I gotta get the answer, because it kills me. It really does. I really have to know, what does it take to become a negative person for a long, long period of time? Now, when I was a negative person, I was only going through that for just a little phase, you know what I mean? Because something really bad and hurtful happened to me that, you know, I'll never forget, and it really, really hurt, man. You know what I mean? And then I started thinking negative about everything for a while. And then, like I said, I met somebody, you know, a friend of mine, and he changed my life, you know what I mean? Back to a Possy, and I'm always be a Possy from now on, no matter what happens to me. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? For instance, you know, my wife could leave me, whatever the case may be, you know, I mean, I don't want that to happen, but I'm just using it as an example, because that's what seems to throw a lot of people into depression. Their partners leave them, and they really think, oh my God, my world is over. Oh no, man, oh man, I gotta have it. Look, man, I mean, it hurts, but don't dwell over another human being. Don't, because there's others. Yes, it hurts. It hurts bad, man. It hurts bad. But don't ever think about suicide, and don't let it turn you into a Neggy. Always be a Possy. Because if that person wants out so bad, you're probably better off. You really are. But anyway, we're jumping back and forth to different scenarios, and it's been about almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off. But really, I gotta know if there's any negative people out there, or that are negative a lot of the time or most of the time. Let me know how you got this way, and if there's anything that I can do to switch that up, and try to turn you into a Possy. That way you can make good things happen in your life. Thank you, and just let me know what you think. Enjoy your night.